Where are the best neighborhoods in Brantford to move to? As Brantford is going to offer something for everyone, as it has those newly built neighborhoods as well as those more established neighborhoods with great amenities and schools nearby. So let's just jump on into it so you can best find out what neighborhoods work for you and your family. And the first neighborhood I'd recommend you go check out would be Briar Park and Greenbrier. And these neighborhoods here are located on the north side of Brantford City and are known for their great detached home options they have to choose from, sitting on mature sized lots, lining quiet streets with large trees, and offer great ample opportunities both for the amount of schools and parks that are close by your door, but also as well for the shopping options. And it's one of the most desirable locations for those commuters that are looking to head out east or west. As if you're looking to head out to Toronto or Hamilton, you have quick and easy access to the 403, and then if you're looking to head out west, you also have the Highway 24 taking you to Kitchener-Waterloo. But also, when you're living in this neighborhood here, you have a lot of different options to choose from. As one, you're going to find many different plazas along Highway 24 to enjoy, including the Brantford Commons Plaza, but you're also going to find a variety of top rating schools within these neighborhoods here. And besides these schools, you're going to find some major parks. First, you have Greenbrier Park with a soccer field, some baseball diamonds, and even an ice rink. But you also have the Cameron Heights Park, which offers more green space and a variety of jungle gyms and swing sets to enjoy on. Then also, you're just a short drive away from the Wayne Gretzky Sports Center, which is one of the largest community centers within Brantford City and offers a variety of different activities for you to go and do, whether that's visit their fitness center, their indoor track, their pool that has a water slide, their rock climbing wall, or their 4 NHL size rinks. So there's a lot to do when living in this neighborhood here. And then as for what you can expect for the real estate in this neighborhood, is it's 80% detached homes, typically built between the 1960s and 1970s. And usually here are there's raised bungalows, back splits, side splits, and a few two-story options to choose from. Now, the majority of detached homes are really going to fall between that 650 to 850K. However, you can find some smaller ones that need a little bit of work for around the low 600s. Then as for townhomes, this made up about 10% of the real estate sold in this neighborhood here, and the average price range was selling around that $500,000 mark. And then you will find a few condo options as well, as this made up the other 10% of the real estate sold, and here they're going to be selling around that $400,000 mark. Now, just in general, like I mentioned, this neighborhood here is located on the north side of Brantford City, and these areas just on the north end in general, some of the most desirable communities to move to in Brantford. As if you're new here, my name is Matthew, I'm a local realtor, and this is my channel where I share everything about what it's like living in Hamilton and the surrounding cities like Brantford. So if you're thinking about relocating to Brantford, feel free to send me a message. I'd be happy to help you out. Otherwise, let's jump on in to the second neighborhood I have a lot of buyers super interested in, and that is Eagle Place. As Eagle Place is located on the south end of Brantford, and here you're bordered by the Grand River on 3 sides. Now, this is an amazing part of town, especially for those first-time home buyers or investors that are looking to get a little bit more value for your buck. As you're going to find, this neighborhood here has been going through a lot of transition over the past decade, and we're seeing some new lovely developments come in here as more and more homes are being flipped and recently renovated. Now, this place here is also going to have a variety of different parks to choose from, and I know it's definitely one of the favorites for young families, as you're just a short drive away from Earl Haig Family Fun Park. And here you're gonna find a great water park that offers a splash pad, a swimming pool, as well as a lazy river, batting cages, as well as an 18-hole mini golf course that you and your family can capitalize on a summer weekend. But also in this area here, you're gonna find Toledo Park, which offers lots of green space, a jungle gym, another splash pad for you to do, as well as a basketball court. And not to mention, in the winter times, you're going to find one of the best toboggan hills in all of Brantford in this park here. but you'll also find many different trails to explore. Because you're along the Grand River, you can jump and walk alongside the Grand River and just get some peaceful nature trails right near your doorstep. Then other than that, what you'll also find here is you get great access to downtown Brantford and all the great amenities it has to offer you, like the Elements Casino, where if you wanted to go see a live show or go play on the blackjack or craps tables. But also here you have easy access to many great local businesses you can find within Brantford's downtown area. Then as for the real estate of what you can expect in this neighborhood here, is it's primarily detached homes, as this was 99% of the total real estate sold in this neighborhood here. And typically the detached homes in this neighborhood were really built between the 1920s and 1930s, and that's why you're going to find primarily those smaller bungalows or 1.5 story detached homes typically selling between that $400,000 to $650,000 range. However, just recently, like I mentioned, we're seeing some newer development come in here, and as a result, you're going to see some 2 and 3 story detached homes selling for about $1 million also within this neighborhood here. Then another area, if you are looking for new homes that you need to check out in Brantford, would be West Brant, or otherwise known as Shellard. And this is located on the southwest side of Brantford. Now, one of the drawbacks about living in this new community here is you are a bit further of a drive away from the 403. However, in this neighborhood here, it's really great for all kinds of households, as there's a variety of different housing options for you to choose from. However, the most popular definitely has to be those young families with 1 or 2 kids, as here you're going to have a variety of great schools to choose from the Walter Gretzky Elementary School to as well as one of the top rated Catholic high schools being Assumption College School. But then you also have Brantford's Collegiate Institute within this community as well. And then as for the parks you can expect to visit regularly when living in this neighborhood here, is first you have D'Agony Creek Park, which offers great walking trails around the Grand River as well as ample green space for you to enjoy. But you also will find Winfield West Park, as well as just a short drive away from the Brant Conservation Area, giving you an absolute paradise to go and explore if you enjoy the outdoors. Then as for the shopping options in this new community here, typically you're going to be visiting Old West Brant or downtown Brantford to get a lot of your shopping options. Because this is a newer community, a lot of the shopping options are still being developed like the homes. So I imagine in the coming years you're going to have a lot of shopping options to choose from with brand new stores. However, right now you are going to have to rely a little bit more on that old western side of Brantford. Then as for the real estate you can expect within this neighborhood here, is it's primarily detached homes, as this made up 73% of the real estate sold, with the average price being just around $900,000. However, you will also find a large makeup of townhomes as well, as this made up 24% of the real estate sold. And here, as we continue to expand, you're going to see a lot more town hall options to choose from, with them typically ranging between that $600,000 to $800,000 mark. And then you will find a few condos here. However, it's not the biggest options to choose from, as this made up only 3% of the total real estate sold. Then another neighborhood you need to check out if you're thinking about moving to Brantford would be Homedale. And Homedale is tucked right into the Grand River, and therefore it's an amazing for any nature lovers who are looking to unwind after a long day right beside the Grand River and have some lovely parks as well, as you'll even find some homes backing onto the Grand River here. Talk about living in nature itself. But other than that, what you can expect when living in this neighborhood here is a few different parks for you to capitalize on. First, you have Waterworks Park, where you're going to find lots of different sports fields, as well as a large dirt bike BMX park for your kids to capitalize on. And then this leads right into the variety of walking trails I mentioned right beside the Grand River. But also here, you're just south of the 403, so it's definitely sought after for those commuters that are looking to get easy access to Toronto or Hamilton. And then in this neighborhood here, you're actually home to 2 of the best French immersion schools. So if you're looking to get your kids in French immersion, definitely consider this neighborhood here. But other than that, you're also right beside the Brantford General Hospital, as well as my favorite golf course in Brantford, the Brantford Golf and Country Club. And then as for what you can expect for the real estate estate in this neighborhood here is it's again primarily detached homes, as this made up 65% of the real estate sold. However, they are typically built between the 1950s and 1960s. However, this neighborhood here is going to widely vary, as you'll also find some detached homes that were built in the 1930s, as well as some other ones that were built in the 1990s, the 2010s, and even a few today. And that's why you're going to find a wide variety of different styles of detached homes, from those smaller bungalows to those large 3 and 2 story detached homes. And as a result of this variety of types when they were built and the style of homes, you're going to find a large range, as on the low end, some of the detached homes are going to sell for around that $450,000, $500,000 mark. And then on the high end, you're going to find some detached homes selling for $1.2 million in this neighborhood here. Then also, you're going to find a few townhome options to choose from in this area here, as there's a lot of newer townhomes that are being built within this community. And then as for condos, you're gonna find the Morale Condo Lofts, which is a recently renovated building and has been repurposed for some great lofts for those first-time home buyers or investors that are looking to enter Brantford's real estate market. So if you are interested in learning more about the different real estate opportunities in this neighborhood or one of the neighborhoods we've chatted about so far or going to chat about continuing on, feel free to send me a message. I'd be happy to create you a custom market report based on your search criteria. Other than that, let's dive on in to the next neighborhood I always recommend my clients check out when they're thinking about moving to Brantford, and that is Brayland. As Brayland is again located on the northeast side of Brantford's community, and this here is really one of the most sought after parts of the entire city, as it's again a great spot giving you easy access to the 403. But like Briar Park and Greenbrier, you're going to find many different older detached homes sitting in mature neighborhoods with amazing schools and great amenities close by your door, as you're just a short drive away from Brantwoods Farms, which is a local farm going to be offering you a variety of fresh produce that you can go pick up. But you're also right beside Jace's Sports Park, offering a variety of different sports fields, and something you'll definitely be visiting if your kids are in sports in Brantford. But you also have the Brayland Community Center. And then if you're interested in shopping, you also get easy access to Leiden Mall in this neighborhood here. Now, as for the real estate within this community, you're going to find again primarily detached homes. Here, they were really built between the 1980s and 1990s. However, what we're finding here is there's a lot more custom infill projects becoming more popular within this neighborhood here, being put up with people's dream homes. So if you're interested in that, definitely check out this neighborhood as well. Now, typically you're going to find bungalows, 2-story and back splits here, selling between that $650,000 to $850,000 mark. And then as for townhomes, this made up about 8% of the real estate sold and was typically selling between that $500,000 to $600,000 mark. And then as for condos, this actually made up 10%, and you're gonna find a lot of options on the south end of this neighborhood here, typically selling for about $400,000 for a 2-bed condo. Then if you're looking for a detached home that offers both a large amount of indoor space while also sitting in a large size lot, the next area you need to check out would be Toledo Heights. And this is located on the southwest side, and it's a small community of large estates. And here you're gonna get great access to all the amenities West, New, and Old Brantford has to offer you. But also within this neighborhood here, as you drive through, it's personally one of my favorite neighborhoods to go check out, as one, all the different homes on the inside are completely unique, but two, you also get a lot of great privacy because you are on a great size lot. Now in this neighborhood here, it's primarily 100% detached homes, typically built between 2014 to 2018, sitting on large size lots, and there are plans to continue expanding this neighborhood in the coming years, adding more options for you to choose from. Now these homes here are some of the most expensive in all of Brantford, as they typically sell anywhere between $850,000 all the way up to $2.5 million. So if you are thinking about moving to Brantford and want to learn more about the things you need to know before moving there, the next video I'd recommend you go check out is my video covering everything you need to know. So you can find that video right here. Otherwise, I hope you have a great day.